What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. In this video we have the new updated Rubedo, and honestly the best anti-cheat you can have for your realms, worlds, servers, or anything on Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So Rubedo brings amazing features to your realms and servers by giving you the most compatibility and the most configurabilization. Rubedo has so many advanced features. So let's just look into some of the big feature stats right now. So if you can automatically ban items, you can ban enchant levels, ban blocks, and then we go into auto mod, right? So auto mod, this shows all the protections Rubedo has. So you can see we have CBE, we have anti-CBE, anti-crasher, anti-game mode, anti-nuker, anti-spam, anti-unobtainable objects, anti-MBT, and anti-movement. So Rubedo has so much more, not just this. So that's basically the basics of Rubedo. So let's get started on actually how to use Rubedo and how to get started. All right. So the first step you're going to need to do to get Rubedo installed is go to the Rubedo GitHub. So basically, the link will be in the description where you can actually head to the Rubedo GitHub, or you can join the Discord, which I recommend you do because it's going to give you access to when updates come out and also when new releases and all that stuff, all the big game-breaking features come out. So I recommend joining the Discord, then you can download it in there, or you can do it with the browser only version. So let's go over the browser only version. So what you want to do is you're going to go to that link in the description, all right? So head to that link, then you're going to scroll down, and in this video I'm showcasing off version 2.6.3-beta. You might be at a different version by the time you're watching this video, but for me, I'm going to click on 2.6.3-beta. If you want to stay as up to date with this version, then you can use this version, but I recommend always going the most recent version for when you're using Rubedo. So what you're going to do is, you can see I just uploaded this 24 minutes ago. But what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down and you're going to click this download button on the Rubedo version 2.6.3-beta.mc add-on. So you're going to click download, and I already have this installed, so I don't need to do this. But once you have it installed, you're going to click on it in your folders, and you're going to click it or double click it, and it's automatically going to load and install straight into your Minecraft game. So once it's loaded into your Minecraft game, you'll be able to create a new world or use an existing world. But I do recommend, well, I mean, I guess, yeah, you can use any world you want to. But I recommend you have these features installed. So what we're going to do is you make sure you pay close attention on these steps. So we're going to do Rubedo, and you can name it whatever you want. So we're going to go into advanced. We are going to show coordinates. This isn't really necessary, but I need to do this for the tutorial. We're going to activate cheats. We are going to activate education admission. You do not need this, but if you want some better, what's it called? If you want better mute commands, I recommend adding education addition. So then we're going to go into their behavior packs and make sure the downloaded version you installed matches the version you're applying. So I'm going to add Rubedo 2.6.3-beta, and it should be active. And if you do have other add-ons on here, so if you see if I add chat ranks right here, you do want to make sure that Rubedo is at the highest. Do not let another pack be higher than it, or that will break Rubedo. That is very important. So I'm going to remove that. So make sure you have Rubedo as your highest pack if you want to have other packs. Then we're going to go into the resource packs, and we're going to add Rubedo 2.0.0. This version will probably not match the version you installed for the behavior pack, which is not required. This is the version of the resource. That's the version of the behavior pack. So we're going to have that. Then we're going to go in experiments. We're going to activate this. Make sure to just pretty much have all your experimentals on. Some stuff you don't need, but I recommend always putting all your experimentals on. There's no reason not to. So then we're going to press create, and we're going to join the world. All right. So once we're in the world, the first thing we need to do is to check if our Rubedo is installed correctly. What we're going to do is type -v in chat. If Rubedo replies with the version you installed, let me get out of this. If Rubedo replies with the version you installed and it's the correct version, you've done everything correctly. If this does not match, or it sends an error, or something else went wrong, make sure to re-watch the video. This is very important. Alright, so once we know our Rubedo set up, we can now get into the tutorial of the series. So first, we're going to type -help. So -help is going to show us an available list of commands that is set to our role level. And you might see that we don't hardly have any commands. And the problem with that is we don't have owner or admin. And how we can get owner is running dash function start. So we're going to run slash function start, and we're going to press enter. Boom. As you can see, you have now been set as the owner of the server. The command slash function start will not do anything anymore. Type dash help for more information. So that is very important. The slash function command will not work anymore. So as you can see, if I run slash function start again, it says boom, failed to give server owner smelly curry is already owner. So once someone runs this once, it can never be ran again for any other player. So now if I want to, let's say, give player admin, like one of my admins in admin, what I would do is if we type dash help, we can see all available commands. Yep, there's a lot of commands. So 3, 4, 5, or not 5, 3, 2, 3, 4. You can see all the commands which we can run. But we're looking specifically for the dash help role command. Oh, dash help role. So dash help role, so what it does is changes the role for a player. And let's say I want to give myself admin. For right now, I am an admin, but let's say I want to give someone else admin. This is how you're going to do it. You're going to do dash role set their name. So my name is Smelly Curry. And then we're going to set the role to admin. And if I set my role to a member, you can see the help page changes. But do note, whatever role you set yourself to, if you ran that slash function start command, you will always have access to the role command, allowing you to switch between roles. So boom, I'm switched back to the Smelly Curry role. And if I ever want to give any other player owner, you can see simply you're going to run the dash role owner transfer command. So if you do run this command, you can see that you will have to close chat to confirm this transfer, but we're not going to do that right now because I already have owner. So once we know who and what will we have owner and everything, we can actually get started with Rubedo. So the first thing, going through the basic commands, we have dash ping, which just gives us our server's TPS. I'm going to go in creative because I don't want to deal with this. All right, so we can do dash ping, then we can go through role. Then let's say we want to ban a player. So banning is very, very important because it allows you to ban players from your world. So who wouldn't want to do that? So if we do dash ban list, you can see no one is banned right now. But how we can ban someone is very simple. Dash ban add smell of curry. And I'm going to close chat and it says, are you sure you want to ban smelly curry for forever? I'm going to click confirm. And as you can see, it banned smelly curry for null because we didn't provide a reason. And it banned me successfully. But obviously it's not going to kick me because I'm the owner and I can't be banned. But I am banned. So if I do dash ban list, you can see smelly curry is banned forever. So we're going to do dash ban remove smell of curry. Okay, so we're going to unban myself. Now simply we can run the same thing. We got a slash kick command, which allows you to kick smelly curry. Okay. Well, we need to provide a string. Let's just say something. So it says warning, try to kick owner, because you can't actually kick the owner, so it's not going to ban you. All right. So next we have this dash freeze command. So if we do dash freeze in chat, you can see it wants you to input argument add or remove. So we're going to do dash freeze. We're going to click add, and then we're going to do smell of curry. So we're going to make them frozen. So we also need to provide a reason. Let's say because. So now smelly curry is frozen. So if I do dash roll set smell of curry, remember it's not going to let you do anything if you're admin, but as you can see, you are now frozen and cannot move. So that's perfect. So now I'm going to set myself back to admin, and I'm going to move that freeze off of me. Freeze, remove smell of curry. Okay. So we've unfrozen myself. So the next command, which is very, very cool, is we can do dash vanish. So what vanish allows us to do is allows us to into a spectator mode, but also it allows you to be completely invisible and not just a normal spectator mode. So dash vanish mode is cool. And also, if you want to say messages in chat, you can do dash vanish true. And vanish true will show messages in chat saying you like leave or join. Very niche, but it is something. So then we have the dash mute command. So the mute command works the same as all the rest of the commands. We do dash mute add smell of curry. We can mute them for a duration. Let's say we want to mute it from 10 days. And say sending, let's just say sending bad stuff. Okay, so now you can see I'm muted. And if I say try to send stuff in chat, you can see you've been temporarily muted in chat. So I'm going to do dash mute remove smell of curry. Okay, so the mute ability has been broken to mute. There we go. So now you're able to type in chat. So a next cool command is the dash ec wipe command. So if I do dash set block enter chest, you can see in this enter chest I can have stuff in here. So if I want to give myself some stuff, let's give myself some random stuff like that. Blah 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 blah. Okay. And if I do dash ec wipe smell of curry, I can clear myself of these items. So boom, smell of curry's ender chest is now cleared. Alright, so after the EC checker, we get into a complicated topic called NPCs. So you might not know what NPCs are, but basically what they are is a NPC, which I can't really show you, but what it is it's an NPC which you can run commands off, you can show dialogue, and do stuff like that. So normally NPCs are used for a command block exploit, and they can be exploited very, very, very easily into getting op without your permission, or just destroying your server. So Rubedo builds protection by this by banning NPCs from spawning, but you can still spawn NPCs through the dash NPC command. So as you can see, I did dash NPC and it spawned a verified NPC at my current location. So with this, you can see the normal NPC dialogue, you can run all the commands, you can do everything a normal NPC can, but hackers cannot summon NPCs no matter how hard they try. So NPCs are completely banned off of Rubedo, and there is no way to use NPCs in Rubedo. So the next command is dash lockdown. Dash lockdown is a very cool command because it allows you to lock down the server, letting no players join. So you can see server is now on lockdown. So if I did have my alt account or did have someone join, it would be impossible for that player to join because it would just kick the player immediately. But this does allow admins and I think moderators to stay in the server, but kicking everybody else. So we're going to go add a lockdown. Next is the dash settings. This is a very, very, very cool command. So we're going to exit out of here. And as you can see, the dash settings allows you to do a lot of stuff. The dash settings, so basically in Rubedo, we can ban items and you can ban blocks too. So basically banned items is, let's say we want to remove a banned item. So right now you can see all the items that are currently banned. So if you try to give yourself an allow block, a barrier, a border block, deny, any one of these, they are all banned. So no players can get them in the game except for admins. Admins can get them. But let's say I try to delete the Soulfire. So let's say I don't want Soulfire banned. Then we just click submit. But let's say I want to ban an item of my choice. So it's important to note when you're banning an item here, if a player gets this item, they will automatically get violated and a ban will occur. So you can configure this how you want it to be in the automod unobtainable. So unobtainable, you can turn this module on or off if you want ban items, ban blocks and items to be configurable. So you can ban items and blocks right here. Then we move on to the enchantments. So enchantments is going to be the same. It uses the unobtainable protection. So you can change any any enchantment in the game and set the max level for it. So by default, you cannot have an enchantment value that is over a certain enchantment value, over the max enchantment value that Minecraft allows. So this blocks all 32Ks, any items that normal Minecraft does not allow. But let's say you have a special sharp flame or a special fire aspect sword, which allows fire aspect 10. So what you want to do is you want to set that level to 10, making it so players can access all the way up to fire aspect 11, which is important for some servers, which I understand, and that's why I built this feature in the Rubedo. So appeal link. Appeal link is cool because it allows you to set an appeal link that people can appeal their bans or kicks to. So simply just type whatever link you want here and click submit, and it will show that in the kick message. So then we move on to automod. So automod will show a dynamic list of all protections that are in Rubedo. So you can see the CBE, crasher, game mode, nuker, spam, unobtainable, MBT, and movement. So this is basically the configurable stuff that this protection allows. So any protections, let's hop into CBE. In CBE, we can disable or enable the protection. We can make it so NPC spawn protection is enabled. So as you remember before, if a player summoned in an NPC, it would automatically kill it. If you want this enabled, go for it. If spawn eggs should be banned. So right now, if I give myself a spawn egg, okay, and we try to spawn something, you can see it lets me spawn it. But if I am a member, you can see that spawn egg is automatically banned, and it will not let you use spawn eggs. So you can see you cannot place spawn eggs on floor. So that bans spawn eggs. It's important to do this because hackers can hack in spawn eggs, and sometimes they hack in like ender dragons or wither spawn eggs, which they really should not be able to have, but you can turn that off in the settings if you should please. So I'm going to go back into admin. We're going to go back into settings. So there's a few more things you can look through here if you want, but we're going to hop over into the logging system. So the logging system is very cool because it allows you to access logs of a player. So if I do dash log get, oh shoot, good game, let's see. Okay. All right, if I do dash log get all, as you can see, get all, you can see, we got to specify pin number, and we also specify if we wanted ascending or descending. So we're going to press ascending. Okay, so as you can see, no logs have been made. So let's try to create a log. If I go to role set member, okay, and let me just give myself deny block. Let's just give myself a deny block. Okay, you can see log smelly curries obtain an unobtainable item Minecraft deny. Okay, so now let's go back in the admin so we can use the log command, and let's do dash log get all extending. Now you can see it shows 14 seconds ago smelly curry has obtained an unobtainable item Minecraft deny. So that 14 seconds ago will be depending on when this happened, and it will tell you the log feedback. So this is very, very useful for getting data such as when a player did something, checking if a player is doing bad stuff in your server, and just knowing when to ban this person. All right, so as we went through all the commands, there is a big part of Rubedo that I have not mentioned, and that is called regions. So if I do dash help region, regions are a big part of Rubedo because it allows you to protect certain regions from players destroying, griefing, or doing stuff that you do not want to happen. So regions are very cool if you're trying to protect a spawn area and you're trying to protect an area from players that you should not want to protect against. So let's just get out of this area because I'm really not liking it. So let's say this is our spawn area and we want to protect it, or it could be whatever. So what we would do is do dash region. Then we're going to specify, we want to do region add. And then we're going to specify our first x coordinate. So it's going to be 75. You can see it as our x coordinate right now. So we're going to do 75 from 52. So our first x and our first z. Then we're going to travel over here. And we're going to grab our next x, so 56. And our next z is 36. Or 36. And we're going to press enter. And boom, you can see it created a region from 75, -64, 52, from 56, 320, and 36. So it's protecting from there all the way down, from here to all the way up. So this basically what this does is if I do dash roll set smell of curry member, as you can see, I cannot break blocks or do anything in this region. So what that allows us to do is have protected regions from being able to do anything or breaking any blocks in the region. So right now I can open up chest, but if I go over into admin again, okay, and if I do dash help region, you can see there's some permission statements here. So let's say I didn't want anybody in this region to be able to open chest. What I would do is I would do dash region permission set, then I would do open containers, and I would set it to false. So that if I go back in the member, as you can see, I cannot open any more containers anymore because of this region is now protected. And it's very, very cool and allows you to make some very, very cool stuff. So as you can see, I cannot break any blocks, I cannot destroy anything, I can't outside the region, but once I get in this region, it's completely protected. And that also works with placing blocks. So let's say I want to place a block in this region. You can see it just won't let you do anything. So that's very, very cool part about regions. It protects everything a player does. So now once we have listed all the region stuff, basically the last bit of Rubedo that is very important is viewing players' inventories. So I'm going to go back into admin and I'm going to give myself the Rubedo GUI. Okay, with this GUI, I'm able to view players that are currently in the world as their inventory. So right now there's no other players in the world, but if there was, you'd be able to see a list of all the players with a player head of their name. So let's say I want to view Smelly Curry's inventory. I'm going to click Smelly Curry, and it's going to show all their items. So as you can see, these items have relation to these items right here. And let's say I want to view the players in their chest. I'm going to open up their in their chest. You can see nothing's in it right now, but if I do set block in their chest, okay, and I open up this ender chest. Let's just put, let me give myself some blocks. Yeah, let's take all this out of here. Alright, and let's put this gold in here. Okay, and now if I do go back into this GUI, you can see that the player has gold. Oh, oops. The player has gold in their ender chest. You can see it's going to take a little bit of load, but it does load up the gold, and it will show everything in this player's ender chest. So it's very, very cool, and the CHEST GUI is a very good addition to Rubedo, and it does bring some good feedback to Rubedo. So that's basically it with Rubedo. If you want to see more documentation and how it works, make sure to go to the GitHub, and you can view the whole README page and everything I discussed in this video right in here. So thank you guys for watching, and make sure to join the Discord so you can stay updated with all the features Rubedo has to offer, and very cool features. So that is going to be it for this video. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and tell me everything that you wish to see Rubedo comes in the future. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.